Hey guys, today we're going to talk to you about kindness and good manners. We're going to start with a book called Be Kind, written by Pat Miller.
Tanisha spilled grape juice yesterday. All over her new dress. Everyone laughed. I almost did too, but Mom always tells me to be kind, so I tried. I don't think it worked. I said, "Purple is my favorite color." I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran into the hall instead. When she came back, snack time was over. She put on her art smock and didn't look at anyone. I almost told Tanisha that art was my favorite class, but I didn't want her to leave again. So I painted purple splotches and added some green until I had a bunch of beautiful violets. While I painted, I thought about Tanisha. Should I have handed her my napkin? Let her borrow my sweatshirt? Spilled my juice so everyone stared at me instead? What does it mean to be kind anyway? Maybe it's giving. Making cookies for Mr. Rinaldi, who lives alone. Letting someone with smaller feet have my too tight shoes. He might win races in them too. Maybe it's helping. Putting dirty dishes in the sink. Cleaning up after Otis, our class guinea pig. He's a messy eater. Maybe it's paying attention. Telling Desmond I like his blue boots. Asking the new girl to be my partner. Listening to Aunt Franny's stories, even the ones I've heard before. Being kind should be easy, like throwing away a wrapper or recycling a bottle, or saying, "Thank you," "Bless you." My mom says the quickest way to be kind is to use people's names. "Hey Carla," "What's new Omar?" "Good afternoon Rabbi Mandabal." Being kind can be hard too, even when you know what to do. Teaching someone something I'm good at is tricky, even when I'm patient. And sticking up for someone when other kids aren't kind is really hard and really scary. Maybe I can't solve Tanisha's grape juice problems. Maybe all I can do is sit by her in art class and paint this picture for her, because I know she likes purple too. Maybe I can only do small things, but my small things might join small things other people do, and together they could grow into something big. Something really big, so big that all our kindnesses spill out of our school, spread throughout the town, travel across the country, and go all the way around the world. Right back to Tanisha and me, so we can be kind again and again. And again.
Hey everybody, I hope y'all had the best Christmas ever. My name is Katie Portner and I'm with JAF Cleveland, and this month we're talking about how important it is to be polite and to have manners. So today I'm going to talk to y'all quickly about how to show kindness to others by opening up the door for them. A lot of times people think that only boys had to open up the door for other people, but that's not true. Boys or girls and anybody of any age can open up the door for other people. Also, this isn't just limited to doors at your house or at school or in a store. This can also mean the car door too. So next time that your parents go to the grocery store and they are having to bring in all those groceries home, just be polite and show kindness by opening up the door to your house for them. Or next time it's raining outside and you are the first person to the car and your friends or your siblings or even your parents are trying to get in, open up that door and let them get in before you do. And last but not least, next time you're coming back from recess or from lunch at school, open up the door for all of your classmates and your friends and even your teachers. This is something that's so easy to do and doesn't take a lot of effort, but anybody that you hold the door open for is definitely going to appreciate it. So that's all that I have for today, and I hope y'all have the best rest of the week. Bye.
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer. Today we're talking to you about showing respect to others. I'm going to talk about saying yes ma'am and no ma'am, yes sir and no sir. My mom always taught me to say this to anyone who is older than me. That might not necessarily be true because if you have an older brother and sister, you may not want to say that. But anyone who is an elder to you or someone that you show respect to, you should always say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, and no sir. For instance, your mom, your dad, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmother, police officers, teachers, cashiers at the store, servers at a restaurant. You show respect regardless if you know the person or not. If you use these good manners, it's going to help people have more respect for you too. So let's take the example if you're speeding and you get stopped by a police officer. If you do not show respect to that police officer, if he says, "Can you get out your driver's license?" "Yeah." That's not what you should say. You should say, "Yes, sir." Anytime you say that to an elder or someone that you're supposed to be showing respect for, they automatically have more respect for you. So, is it old-fashioned to say yes ma'am and no ma'am? I don't think so. It keeps people at ease around you, and like I said, it makes them show respect for you too. So always say yes ma'am and no ma'am, no sir.
Hey guys, my name's Megan. I want to share some helpful tips on polite phone manners. The first tip is to turn your phone off during meals, movies, and conversations. This includes text messaging. Be sure to give your full attention to the people you're spending time with. Let the voicemail take a message or answer a text when your meal or conversation is over. Show people you care by giving them your full attention.
Hey boys and girls, my name is Miss Amanda and I'm with Junior Auxiliary. Today I'm going to talk to you about manners at the dinner table. So the first thing we want to talk about is, number one, no elbows on the table. It's always nice to sit at the table with your feet on the floor in front of you and your plate and your fork and everything there, ready to go. The second thing is your napkin. We want to make sure we put it in our lap and use our napkin. So if we have messy foods that we're eating, we want to make sure we wipe our hands on our napkin. And then if we get food all over our napkin, we can turn it inside out so we don't get the food back on our pants when we after we wipe our hands off. The third thing is saying please and thank you. Asking somebody for a dish to hand it to you and say thank you for it, or say, "May I please have some more water," or whatever it is that you're wanting. And then the last thing is try to enjoy your time at the table. I know not everybody can sit down at the table every single night, but if you can sit down with your family or friends, try to make sure that you limit distractions. Maybe no phones or no televisions going at the time so you can spend the time enjoying the company with the people that you're with. I hope that you learned something from this, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the day.
Hi, I'm Kim. I'm with JA, and I was going to talk to you about saying thank you. What are some things that you can say thank you for? What about your mom cooking breakfast for you? What about dinner? Something, when you say thank you to them, it might make them feel special and that you care that they cooked food for you. What about if you're invited out to go to a movie or to get ice cream? The person that invited you, they would probably like to hear that you enjoyed it and thank you coming from you that you did enjoy it and thanking them for taking you. What are some things that you've possibly done that, maybe somebody told you thank you for? Think about how it made you feel. Did you feel special when they told you thank you? So just some things to kind of learn and think about when you're out and somebody invites you to do something. Just kind of think about saying thank you and that you enjoyed the evening. Thank you. Bye.
Hey guys, when we met with y'all in November, we discussed Thanksgiving and how being thankful and telling others that we are thankful actually improves our attitude and makes us even more thankful for the small things that people do for us. Now, obviously, telling someone thank you is very important, but in order to step it up a notch, you could write that person a thank you note. Now, ideally, the thank you note is going to be written on a note card or a thank you card and then mailed to the recipient. However, you could simply write down 1 or 2 sentences to show your thankfulness and slide it into someone's locker or place it on their desk in order to let them know just how thankful you are for what they've done for you.
Guys, one other tip is to be respectful when you're speaking to an adult or to anybody in that matter, and to look them in the eyes when you're talking. Whether they're asking you a question or you're having a conversation, it's important to make eye contact and to speak loudly and clearly. So, Mary Grace is going to show you. Mary Grace, what did you have for lunch today?
Macaroni and cheese.
You had what?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Was it good?
Yes.
Yes, very good. She's looking me in the eyes and we're having a conversation. Okay, and the one other thing that I wanted to show you and talk to you about is a handshake. When you meet somebody or when you walk into a room and you see somebody that you haven't seen, at that moment, you say, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is, and tell them who you are with a nice handshake, okay? So a nice firm handshake is one hand wrapped around the other person's hand. You don't shake and go crazy, but you have a nice firm handshake grip and you just do like this. My name is Laura.
My name is Mary Grace.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
Be sure to cover your mouth when you sneeze, cough, or yawn. This helps minimize the spread of germs to others, which is really important right now, and it's also very polite.
We encourage you to use your very best manners in the classroom and at home this week, and we challenge you to look for ways to show an extra amount of kindness to your teachers, to your family members, to your friends, your classmates, and any new people that you meet. We sure do miss seeing y'all, and we do hope that we can see you again soon.